Hi, as many of you know, my name is Terrena and I'm the New Zealand founder for Chip Packet Project. And today we're going to be looking at how to put your plastic onto your thermal grid, almost finishing off your blanket. Today you will need 3 pieces of pallet topper plastic. I'll say that again, pallet topper plastic. Now you can get this from our friends at Mitre 10 from Inwards Goods, but you only need 3. So when you pop in and see them, tell them about Chip Packet Project and only ask for 3 pieces of pallet topper plastic. Along with your plastic, you'll need your foil fusion device and of course your baking paper. This is best done on a large table, either a wooden trestle table or a table with a nice wooden board on it. So let's get started. So we open up our first piece of plastic, making a bit of noise. Nice and flat. What we want to do is we want to join all 3 pieces together. Now they are the same size, it's how it rolls, so don't worry about that. So 1 piece of plastic, my second piece of plastic, and lots of noise. I just want to overlap it a little bit. I hope you can see that. So it's about 5 inches, 10 centimeters overlap. Now it's really thin, so your zip is even going to be faster. So I put my baking paper over the top and I go zippity zip, and you can see that it's all fused together. Now I want to do that all the way along, and I want to add my other piece. So I have 1, 2, 3 pieces of plastic all put together. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. Right, we've put our plastic together, so we have 3 pieces of plastic all in one straight line. I've then grabbed a foil grid that has been put together. 5 packets make a strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strips make a blanket. We put it on top of the plastic with the silver side down. Colour side up, silver side down. So I've pulled my plastic, so I've got 1 piece on one side into the middle, and then I've got the end piece here, because I'm going to make like a sandwich. So I pick it up, throw it over the top, pick it up and flip it, flick it like you would a wedding dress. Brilliant! How cool is that? And you will see that I now have a hem and a hem and a hem, making sure that all my pieces of plastic are all lined up nice and straight so we can get ready to fuse. And you'll also see later that the plastic goes all the way to the far end, covering the entire grid on both sides. Let's get to that in a minute. Awesome. Now just going to recap. We've got our plastic and we've got our plastic sandwich. We've got plastic, we've got our foil grid, and then we've got plastic on the top. And as you can see, we've got plastic covering all the way down the bottom. Brilliant. The reason we have the colour side up is because the heat transfer against the wood will help the plastic fuse faster, cutting down on your time. So we want to now start in the middle with our baking paper and our fusion device, remembering you're going to be going through 3 different layers. So it's not a zip zip. This time it is a slow drag all the way to the end, just like that. Once more, slow drag. You'll see that I'm pulling the air bubbles away out of the blanket, because we don't want any air bubbles. Now if you're making this for yourself, or if you're making it for your Duke of Edinburgh or William Pike, you're almost on the way to having it finished. if you're putting it together to send it up to the East Auckland volunteers to finish off, we need you to please fuse one side and the other side, putting together the hem so that it gives it stability when we transport it up. But I'll get to that in a minute. So right now, I'm going to go away and I'm going to finish fusing all this, and then I'm going to show you about what we do with making the hem. It's really easy. Great. We've now fused this way. If you're doing this at home, you would then bring the blanket to you and start fusing that way to get rid of all the air bubbles for your blanket that you're going to keep. If you're going to be sending it up to the East Auckland volunteers to have it finished off, what we need you to do is fuse this bit, turn it over, quite a bit of noise, sorry guys, and you'll see that the back is almost completely fused just by doing the front. We're now going to do the hem. This bit here is the hem, same with the bit on the side and the bit on the side. We want to protect the foil. To make the hem and give it its durability, we take our edge and we fold it in half, and then we fold it just over the plastic, just over the silver bit. We don't take it all the way up to the edge, we just fold it in half and we fold it just over the edge. Now a trick with fusing this, because you're now going through 6 different layers, is we grab our fusion device and we simply go circle, 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 and then we pull it away from us to give us a very nice looking hem. So do that all the way along, and down your other side. So you've done 2 hems, 2 sides, and send it in to Chip Packet Project at 153 Pilkington Road in Glen Innes. That's 153 Pilkington Road, Glen Innes, and we'll finish it off and get it into the hands of those who are living cold here in New Zealand. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. Check out the website or Facebook page if you have any other questions. See ya!